good experience absolutely pays off, and that I absolutely am where I belong in the rankings.
It took less than 3 minutes for Anthony Smith to shake off a rough patch and deliver a performance of the night finish over Devin Clark in November. And with everything pointed in the right direction again, the Nebraskan wants to make another statement against Jimmy Crute.
Jimmy Crute is going to be taken to some really dark places in that octagon that he's never been before. And that kind of stuff only comes with time.
At 25 years old, Jimmy Crute is one of MMA's top young stars. And with back-to-back finishes of Michal Oleksiejczuk and Modestas Bukauskas, the graduate of Dana White's Contender Series is only in search of big fights. And he certainly got one here against the former world title challenger, Anthony Smith.
I think tonight you're going to see a glimpse of what I bring to the table. Every time I fight, I feel like I leave certain aspects out. But yeah, I think tonight you'll see the most complete Jimmy Crute you've ever seen.
Well, don't tell Jimmy Crute about that old adage, life is a marathon, not a sprint, because he intends to run full speed through this division until he finds himself at a title shot. Essentially, this week when we spoke, he said he's here for a good time, not a long time, and hopes to secure that #1 contender slot by early next year. But in order to get to the peak of that mountain, he has to get through former title challenger Anthony Smith, who Crute called the perfect opponent at the perfect time. And in fact, Jimmy said all of his skills are finally coming together, and he believes tonight could change his life, taking him from prospect to contender.
Thank you, Megan. Yeah, Jimmy Crute, number 13 in the world, 25 years of age, but age is just a number, and why wait around, right? Feels like he's ready to challenge top 5 competition in the UFC, and obviously a great litmus test tonight as he takes on 6th-ranked Anthony Smith.
Well, he is a tank of a young man with a massive amount of potential. At 25 years of age, he's got a strong pressure style, heavy knockout power, good submission game, good takedown defense. He just screams potential. And at 25 years of age, with all the momentum that he has in his career right now, I think it's a fine time to be facing a guy like Anthony Smith, a guy who's battle-tested, a guy who's been at the top of the food chain. And I can't wait to get this started.
He came here one time. He got here against Misha, right? And he stumbled. This is another opportunity for Jimmy Crute to truly show he's ready for the elite of the elite in the division. This young man has all the skills. But we've talked about this, John, Joe. We've talked about how every young guy has to go through that established guy to get to where he's going. This is a crossroads. You don't get many chances. You don't get to stumble multiple times. Jimmy Crute has to get through this one. He has the skill. Can he maneuver a fight against a guy that's been in the game as long as Anthony Smith?
Yeah, it really is a defining moment. Because if he can get through this, the world is his oyster.
Yeah.
But if he stumbles, if he gets beaten, he goes back to the drawing board, and it doesn't mean it's over.
The question starts, though, right? Question started about him at the top of the division.
Yeah.
Well, you beat Anthony Smith tonight, maybe finish him, you're 13-1, and all of a sudden there's no fight too big or no call-out too large. But he's trying to keep it simple in terms of the approach. He's a very coachable kid, but he doesn't want to over-respect Anthony Smith. Feels like if he cuts angles and stays off of that center line, fans can expect a good fight until it's not for his opponent.
Question started, right? Question started about him at the top of the division.
Yes.
Well, you beat Anthony Smith tonight, maybe finish him, you're 13-1. And
Jimmy Crute is a tough kid.